For this SP, I watched an episode of Sweet Life on Deck where the kids in the class had to put on a production of Cody's play that he had written for a homework assignment. So from a kid's perspective, I would think that this was very funny because there are a lot of jokes and physical humor involved. And I would also think that it was very relatable because the characters on the show are going through relationship issues and breakups that may be similar to something that I would be going through at that age. And they also have to navigate different social relationships such as friendships and adult interactions as well as sibling interactions, which is a very relatable topic for the majority of the audience that are watching these shows. From a parent's perspective, I would be concerned because there are no parents shown on the show at all. So this would make it seem like parents' influence and importance is lessened, and the show doesn't see the value of the parents because none of the kids on the show have parents. From a teacher's perspective, I would be concerned because the teacher on the show is very easily manipulated. The students were able to persuade her to do what they wanted, and also during the production of their play, she left halfway through because it was horrible. So this is kind of unintentionally teaching kids that even if you work really hard at a project or something that you're proud of, if the teacher doesn't like it, doesn't see the value in it, then they're not going to appreciate it as much as you might hope they will. So this is not something that we want to be teaching our children, even if it's not their intention in this show. And then from my perspective, I watched this after doing a lot of research on children's portrayals of gender roles. So this episode is a great example of how children's television shows perpetuates the idea that there's only one type of masculinity, with the traditional masculinity, which is displaying signs of aggression, strength, athleticism, and heterosexual prowess. So Zach in this show is what would be considered traditionally masculine, while his twin brother Cody is more feminine and is the brains of the group. So this show, at the end of during the production of the play, Cody comes out in a dress and is the female lead of the play, while Zach is the male lead. And this dynamic helps perpetuate the idea that being traditionally masculine is more desired because Cody is looked down upon, he is made fun of, and Zach teases him for being in a dress and for not being able to stand up to the girl that he likes. So this show is telling children that being feminine, if you're having feminine characteristics if you're a boy, is frowned upon, that you should try to eliminate all of those and you should only try to display signs of traditional masculinity like aggression, which aren't necessarily what we want our kids to be displaying all the time.